Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it has been a couple of weeks since my last video where I introduced my puppies to you guys, and I'm tired. Like, I am gonna give you guys the true harsh reality. I am exhausted. My dogs are officially 15 weeks. So yeah, they're 15 weeks now. So one more week and they will be 4 months. And I got them at 8 weeks, so 2 months. So I've officially had my dogs for almost 2 months now. And there's some pros and some cons. And like I said, the title of the video is the harsh realities of owning a Cavapoo and just puppies in general. So I'm just gonna give you guys a few tips and answer some questions that people have been asking me, and just really let you guys know what it's truly like, because I feel like when I was getting my puppy or doing research to get my puppy, a lot of people like kind of put like this rosy lens on it, and they never really gave the true harsh reality behind it, and I'm living it, right? So get ready for that, you know, for me to shatter your dreams. I'm just kidding, not really shatter your dreams, but just really honestly just tell you guys the truth. So I got 2. So mind you, my experience may be a little bit different, just because I do have 2 puppies and the average person usually will get 1. But yeah, wrote notes down so I can make sure that I go through the correct topics and the correct try to get through everything, make this video informative and not too long. So like I said, my puppies are 15 weeks. Next week they will be 16 weeks, making them officially 4 months old. So my number one advice, the number one thing that I figured out, and this is what I did anyways, when I reached out to my breeder, I went to, actually the website is puppies.com, and that is how I found my puppies. Basically, like, you go on there and then you put the breed, you put the state or the nearest state that you are near, and then they will bring up breeders that are selling whatever breed that you're looking for, and then you can find their number on there and contact them, and then just start the process. So that is what I did. So I found a breeder, and at that point when I found my puppy, the puppy was 1 week old. So I had literally the whole 8 weeks to officially get everything sorted, start purchasing things. I didn't have to buy everything all at once, and then just week by week gradually buy everything and get ready. And honestly, even by the time the puppies came, I didn't even have everything. So don't put pressure on yourself to have everything when your puppies come, because you literally will not have everything, even when you think you have everything. Because I thought I had everything, and then I still didn't have everything. So just make it a gradual thing. Buy things here, little things here and there. Like I said, my number one advice is to buy everything cheap. That is the one thing that I found out. I'm not rich, so I end up shopping at Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Amazon. And I bought like a lot of like the treats from there. I bought like blankets from there. I bought what do you call it, poo bags, or what do you call these little things? So like you said, I think they're called poo bags. They're a little like the poop bags, right? Poop bags, wipes, anything, honestly. I bought a lot of stuff from there. I bought stuff from like even Shein. Shein has a lot of dog stuff, but like cheap dog stuff, right? And the reason why I recommend this is because puppies chew through a lot of, puppies destroy a lot of stuff, and you would hate to spend money on like expensive stuff and then they destroy it. Like, for example, I bought them this really cute bed, and in the middle of the night they chewed through it, and they chewed through the entire styrofoam, and now I have to throw it away, and it was pretty expensive. I was pretty upset. So it's like now I have another bed for them, but it's just in my mind, it's like I should have never bought them something that expensive. So yeah, buy everything cheap, and I'm gonna bring them on camera because they've gotten a lot bigger now, and everyone's like, oh, they're so big. But Kiko, come here. So this is Kiko again. He's much bigger. He's the black Cavapoo. Him. He is, I think, 7.2 pounds. He is my troublemaker. He it's crazy because like we can always tell his personality from his young age. He is the troublemaker. He is the fight starter. He is the one who, and then that's Kai, who just jumped on my couch. He is the one who will start a fight with Kai for no reason. He will steal Kai's treats. He will fight for the attention. He gets super jealous. He follows me everywhere. He's the one I'll say stay, and then he'll follow me to the bathroom even though I said stay put. And then this is Kai, a very unique little boy, much heavier. Kai, I'm not sure. I think he is still 7 pounds, but he's 7 point something. It's just a little bit heavier than Kiko. And yeah, he's a gentler soul. He likes to lay by my feet and kind of just mind his business. He likes to just be around me. He whines a lot when he's not near me. He just likes cuddles and just wants to be around you. But I love them for their different personalities, right? So I feel like if I didn't have Kiko, my days would be a little bit more calm and more relaxed, because Kai will just sleep. Like, put a blanket on the floor and he'll sleep. He loves to sleep. And you can, like I said, you can seriously tell the different things that they like and dislike. So for example, Kai, he gets warm pretty quickly. So if I put a blanket on the floor, he'll sleep on it and then he'll take it off and sleep on the floor. He likes to sleep on the bare wood because he likes the cold, and Kiko doesn't like that. Kiko likes to sleep on something to keep him warm. So they're just like, you know, you can see the different personalities. It took Kai a while to go outside. He was terrified. He also hated wearing a collar, and he also hated the leash. Kiko didn't care for any of them. He loves the leash, loves to go outside. Kiko's fearless. Kai is more reserved. So you can really see their personality. But I mean, I knew their personalities from like when they were very young. You could see it. But yeah, guys, let's face the camera. Come on. I gave them a shower today, so they smell great. And I also did a facial trim for them as well, because the groomers are expensive. Come on, guys. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Go to the camera. Look at the camera. Kai, look at the camera. Okay, Kai doesn't want to look at the camera. I'm sorry. Guys, look. Look. Okay, hold on. Let me move the camera back. Look at the camera. So let's get back into the advice. Okay, so crate training. So I actually bought them a crate. I will show you guys footage of that. Crate training has been a little bit difficult because they actually suffer from separation anxiety, which I kind of already knew. Cavapoos have that trait. They suffer from severe separation anxiety. Not saying that it's not something that cannot be worked on, but my dogs have it bad. Kiko not so much, but Kai heavily. Kiko doesn't like being in there, but he'll suck it up and get over it. Kai will just cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. So I'm honestly like a doghouse crate, and I wanted it to be something where they saw it as like their own personal home so that they would feel comfortable, but they just don't want to stay in there. They've also chewed the inside of the crate. Because it is made out of wood, they've chewed on it because of their anxiety, which sucks because it cost me a lot of money. So I've honestly had to smear hot sauce. And before anyone like freaks out, it's not like heavy hot sauce. Like, I just smear it and then like I wipe it off with a tissue, so that way they will smell it and then they'll just kind of back off, so they won't chew on it. So it has stopped them from chewing on it. And then also, because these dogs are half poodles, for anyone who is getting a Cavapoo, you guys also have to remember, because they are half poodle, these dogs are intelligent. They're super smart. They've escaped from their crate numerous times. They have found a way to squeeze themselves out of it. They have found a way to jump out of it. They have done so many things to escape the crate, and I've had to honestly discipline them to stop from escaping the crate. as of right now, I can never leave them in there and like go out of my house, because I know that if I leave, they will be out in my apartment, and I just cannot afford for them to be out destroying stuff. But yeah, I haven't fully successfully crate trained them yet, because they just don't want to be in the crate, which sucks because I spent a lot of money on it. I do also have a playpen, which I will also show you guys as well. It is a playpen that I bought off Amazon. I will see if I can put the link in the description so that you guys can also see it. It is a 4x4. It actually is six panels, but I made it a 4x4 just because like my apartment isn't that big, and I wanted to kind of like have it in a corner where it's not taking up too much room. But it's a great little corner, and I have a washable dog mat, which I put on the floor, and I put their toys in there, and I can put their food and water in there, and that's usually where I actually leave them when I'm working from home, or when I do go out. They feel more comfortable there because they can actually like stand up and they can look around. I feel like in their crate they don't have the ability to see too much outside. That's probably why they freak out too much. But in their playpen, also when I did bring them home from the breeder, I put them in that playpen. So maybe they're just familiar to the playpen. That's why they prefer it. So, but for right now, they don't mind the playpen. They actually go there by themselves, right? Yeah, they like it. They go in there, they lay in there, and take naps in there. And then if I also have a puppy pad in there, they can also go use the bathroom in there as well. The next topic is potty training. So one word I would use to describe potty training is hell. When I first got them, the 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks was honestly the worst 4 weeks of my entire life. It was just hell, because people will be like, you gotta pay attention to your dogs, you gotta pay attention to your dogs, you gotta watch them. You can't watch your dog 24/7. It's literally not possible. Especially, even though I was working from home, I don't know, they pee every 5 minutes, they poop every 5 minutes. They would literally piss, and they would be halfway done by the time I knew that they were taking a pee. All I'm gonna say is just be patient. Just keep watching them, keep watching them. Eventually you're gonna pay attention to the telltale signs. So yeah, so all I would really recommend is just to pay attention. Like watch them. They'll circle around looking for the puppy pad. And also, like, if they may have accidents on the floor, what I also recommend is taking the puppy pad, especially if it's a new one, and taking it and wiping the pee, because that scent will be on that puppy pad, and then that will make it easier for them to go back to that same puppy pad to go pee the next time they need to pee. Yeah, so the next topic is hygiene. So this varies per person, so if this doesn't apply to you, then no problem. But this applied to me because I've never had any pet or animal of any sort in my entire life, and I came from a very germ, neat freak household. And so I am very like, I'm the type of person who like will mop my house once a day. Like I literally like to clean my house all the time. So having animals in my house was a big change for me. And so if that's you, if you're a new dog mom and like, you know, you're someone who comes from that kind of background or lives that kind of lifestyle, or you just, you know, just want to know how I maintain my hygiene, these are my tips. I highly recommend buying a dog mop. And there's no such thing as a dog mop. I don't know why I call it a dog mop, but I just call it a dog mop. So at Ross, they have like these microfiber mops. I bought a couple of them. And that is what I use to clean up when they pee or poop. So if they pee and poop, I will use this microfiber mop to clean up their pee and poo. And one of the things that I like about it is because I can honestly just remove the microfiber, toss it in the washing machine, and then reuse it. It makes your life so much easier because you will be doing a lot of mopping. Let me tell you, when they're potty training, you will be mopping an awful lot, especially if your house or apartment is wood or tile, right? You'll be doing a lot of mopping when they pee in random places. So I highly recommend a mop or microfiber mop that you can remove and just throw in the wash and reuse within the next hour or so. And then I typically use, like, you know, antibacterial solutions like Pine Sol or Fabuloso. I use hot water, and then the solution, and then I just mop away. aggressively around my floor, and then keep it pushing. And that is how I'm able to maintain the cleanliness of my floors. And then in terms of like the smell, I do recommend an air purifier. I recommend candles, and I also recommend a pet air freshener. I also recommend just opening your balcony windows every morning, just to kind of like give that fresh air through your house or apartment, because especially in apartments, because if the smaller areas tend to have smells that linger. So that is how I'm able to maintain my house. You can buy stuff like this, odor eliminators, pets oxy stain removers from Ross. This was like $3.49. And this is like when they pee on the floor, this is what I literally spray. Not only does it help them lose the scent so they don't go back to pee in that area, it also helps eliminate the scent for humans as well. So this is what I use, like this too at Ross, Pet Fresh Pet Odor Eliminator. It's Arm & Hammer brand deodorizing air freshener spray. Looks like this. And this is $3.99. Yeah, super cheap, and just make sure how it smell nice, like the clean linen and eucalyptus mint. So like I said, again, I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over throughout the video. Ross. Do not spend money, because do not spend too much money on dog stuff when they are puppies. You are going to be cleaning so much. You are going to be spraying your house down so much. You are going to be doing so much when you get them that you do not want to like spend money on shit that you're going to be like in and like I was in and out of Ross every week. So do you see what I'm saying? So I didn't mind being in and out of Ross for stuff that was like $3. Imagine if I was in and out of Ross or in and out of a specific store for stuff that was like 16, 15, you know, and in and out of PetSmart. PetSmart is kind of expensive. So like I said, if you're an average human being like me who's not like balling, again, I would highly recommend I just vomited, so give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that quick intermission. He vomited on camera, so I gotta sort that out. So yeah, everything should just be cheap, like cheap. Like I was going through wipes so quickly because like they was just peeing and pooping everywhere. And since they were young, they would pee and they would step in their pee. They would poop, they would step in their poop. They would touch it. It was just a lot. So like I said, you want to be able to grab like the cheap stuff, so that way you don't feel too bad replacing it, because they'll be affordable and you'll be able to buy more. Washing my dogs, I wash them every 2 weeks. My instinct was to wash them once a week, but after doing a bunch of research, they recommend washing your dogs twice a week, just because it's not good for their fur or their skin to be washed too frequently. But honestly, it also varies, because if they got diarrhea, I give them a bath. If they step in dirt, I give them a bath. If I take them outside and they do too much outside, I give them a bath. Like, it really just depends on what they get into. If the bath is necessary, it's just really necessary. Do you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, if they don't go outside too much and they keep clean, and also like I said, I have a ton of wipes. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I also have dry shampoo, which I highly recommend. If you are someone who's a neat freak and your dog starts to smell funny, or you just want to fresh them up a little bit and you don't want to wash them, highly recommend dry shampoo, because it also allows you to kind of give them a refresh before that second week wash. But yeah, like I said, it varies depending on them. So I usually use wipes to clean their paws, keep their booty crack clean, keep their pee-pee clean since they're boys. Yeah, keep them pretty clean for the most part. And then I also have like ear wipes as well, which I also bought from, guess what, Ross for $2.99. Actually TJ Maxx for $2.99 to clean their ears. For right now, I don't do their teeth. I just massage their teeth because the vet said they don't really need to do too much hygiene for their teeth because they're still really young. But I think around 6 months they start recommending that I brush their teeth, so I will in about 2 months. Diet. So I won't really say too much about the diet because it really just depends on your dog. Each dog is different, each puppy is different, and each Cavapoo is different, honestly. My breeder, I would say go off what the breeder is giving your puppy. So my breeder recommended this puppy food called Nutrisource, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I could only find it on Amazon, and it was $60 for a 15-pound bag, and that shit is expensive. And so I bought it, and my dogs, for the first couple of weeks, they did not eat, and they really were not eating, and that was making me stressed out. But the vet said the reason why they probably were not eating was probably due to a new environment, them being stressed out, them being not used to me. But eventually they started to eat it. But I felt like even when they did start to eat, it just wasn't their preference. I did start to switch up and put like coconut oil in it, and they started to like that a little bit. But once the food finished, I was like, yo, I don't know if I can continue spending $60 on pet food. So when I did go back to the vet, she recommended Science Diet. So I bought that from Amazon. Science Diet is a specific brand, and they were selling puppy pet food for 15 pounds for $30, which is a bargain. I was like, what? I was like 50% of what I was spending on the Nutrisource. So I bought that, and my puppies love it. And it's great because not only is it a bargain, not only do they love it, the vet also recommended it. So that's a triple win, right? So like I said, on each dog food packaging, they usually give you the recommendation of how you should feed your dogs. So it'll give you the amount per month. Walks, yes. So after you do the whole entire vaccine process, because you know, once you have your puppies, you have to do like this puppy vaccine process, which I may have to make another video on that, because that is a whole long process. It was very long and confusing, and it's expensive. Let me tell y'all, it's expensive, and I had to go the cheap route. So if y'all want me to do a detailed video on that for like I said, new dog moms who want to make sure their puppy is up to date but not break the bank, I can definitely do that, because I had to do that. My vets were quoting me like $300, $400 for puppy vaccines, and I was like, no. So I had to find local nonprofits who were doing puppy vaccines for like $25, and like they would do like the 8 weeks, the 12 weeks, and 14-week one until my puppy was fully vaccinated. My puppies are fully vaccinated now to the point where they can go outside, and now they don't need to be vaccinated until like the next year, and then from now on they'll just be vaccinated every year. But yeah, so now that they're fully vaccinated, they can go outside now. Before they could not, because they were not fully vaccinated, and they could catch diseases from other dogs or all types of rubbish. But now they can go outside. But the problem is I take them out here and there. I don't take them out all the time. Number one, because I live on the 3rd floor, so it's not easy transporting them from upstairs to downstairs 3 times a day. Number two, they are afraid of heights. So they do not know how to go up the stairs and down the stairs, and I don't blame them. They're still puppies, but I just want people to understand the strain that it is on me. Like, I can barely get down 3 flights of stairs, let alone carrying 2 puppies down a flight of stairs and back up a flight of stairs after walking outside for 45 minutes is a lot. And I do take, like I said, I do try to take them outside sometimes, but it is a lot. But right now they just want me to carry them, so it's a bit hard. And the third reason that I don't take them out all the time is because they're not fully trained. So sometimes they're responsive to me. So like if I say come here, they'll come, and sometimes they don't. And that is a problem, because outside there's so many dangers out there. There's cars out there, there's other dogs out there, and I just don't want them to be in danger. And maybe that's just the dog mom in me, but I want my dogs to be fully trained to a point where I feel comfortable that they will listen to me when I say come, sit, and yeah. So that is all the notes that I have. I do have some miscellaneous things that I want to show you guys before I wrap up this video. So as you can see, when I carried them, they didn't have a collar. A lot of people are going to be like, why don't they have a collar? Okay, so I spent a lot of money on getting them dog tags, and as you can see, I got them dog tags. I don't know if you can see, the camera hasn't focused yet. And they chewed it up. They completely chewed up the dog tags. I don't know if you can see. Yes, they have chewed up the dog tags. They've chewed up their collar. I don't know if you can fully see. They've completely chewed up this beautiful collar that I spent money on. Thankfully, I didn't spend too much money on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. They've chewed it all up. Same thing here. Beautiful dog tag. Spent money on. They chewed it up. They spend most of their days destroying things. As you can see, they chewed it up. It's just not an appealing thing to have this around their necks when they're outside, because it just looks not nice. I have a leash, so for anyone who does have 2 dogs or wants to get 2 puppies, I have this retractable leash that I bought from, where did I get this from? Ross for $7. So this retractable leash, and you can stop it, and then you can also let it go. Right? He goes, stop. Okay. And then I also got this double thing. These are separate, so hold on, take this off. This was from Ross, and then this was actually from Shein. This has been so handy, and every time I go outside, everyone is like, this is so cool, where'd you get this? This is from Shein. So if you have 2 dogs, or you have 2 puppies, or you want to get 2 puppies, and you want to be able to walk them, highly recommend this. Get this from Shein. I think it was like 10 bucks. Yeah, this is come in handy, so I take them outside and I can just use one leash, attach it to it, and then attach this to their collars. What else? Like I said, most of the stuff I've gotten their brush. This I got off Amazon. I got this from Ross, $3 for this. There's more of these, I just don't know what the rest are, but a pack of 2 bags. Puppy pads that are almost out, 50 a pack for $10. Shampoos, I mean, $6.99 shampoos. There's so many shampoos at Ross. It's just, they're so cheap. These are dental treats, which are $4.99. These are actually quite handy. I've actually been giving them these and they love it. They literally love this so much, and it's actually great because it says it helps with freshening their breath and mechanically cleans teeth and reduces tartar. So maybe this is why their breath has been minty fresh, because yo, their breath does not smell at all. And I'm like, they eat every day, how their breath don't smell? But I give them this. But yeah, like most of the stuff, like I have this portable water, and you can also put like dog food in the bottom. Like Shein, I don't know how much, $6 I think. Like I said, Shein, Amazon, TJ Maxx, Ross, Home Goods, everything. Let's see, soft tender treats. I highly recommend chewable treats when you first get your puppy, because this is the only treats they will be able to eat. They will not be able to eat anything else. Like I got a bunch of these kind of treats. These are hard treats. These are baked treats. They can barely eat them now. It's the chewable treats that my dogs prefer. So like they won't be able to eat these until they're a little bit older. But these little chewable treats, soft and tender treats with chicken or beef, they love these chewable treats, and these are like $3.49 from TJ Maxx. They love those. And if you can't buy treats, they love, I mean like love blueberries. Like the obsession my dogs have with blueberries. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what they like about it, but they love blueberry. I actually bought a bucket. So I used a clear bucket, $6 from Walmart. And this is actually where I bathe them in. I put this in the kitchen sink, and then I put the puppies inside the bucket, and then I wash the puppies inside the bucket. It just makes it easier for me standing up to wash them and have more control over, you know, their movements, because they do squirm in the bathtub. So when I put them inside here, I put them inside this, and then I put this in the sink, so then I can also maintain hygiene in my sink. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is the washable mats from Amazon. This is a washable mat from Amazon. Super cute little mat that you can honestly just lay anywhere, and they can pee on it, they can poop on it, and you can just scoop up the poop and the pee will be absorbed on here, and then you can just toss this in the washing machine, and then you're good to go, and then reusable. So I use that in their playpen. I use that when they want to sleep. Sometimes next to me, I just put that on the floor and let them sleep. I use it in my room on the carpet when they really want to come in my room, they want to lay in my room. But yeah, I think I've pretty much covered a lot of things. If there's anything else I forget, let me know. Oh, one more thing. This is a transport cargo bag that I bought from Amazon for $25. This bag weighs up to, this bag carries up to 16 pounds. Yeah, so it carries up to 16 pounds. And that bag is what I use to carry Kiko and Kai. So when they were much younger, they were like 3 pounds a piece when I first got them. They actually, yeah, they're like 2.9 pounds. And so they were 6 pounds inside the bag. So they were really light, and like just put them in there and then carry them whenever I went grocery shopping or I wanted to go to someone's house. And now they're like 7 pounds, about 14 pounds now. But yeah, they still fit in there, and the bag is still sturdy. I can just put them both in there if I don't want to carry them like with hand or put them on a leash. And yeah, they sleep in there, usually in the car, sleep in there wherever I go. And yeah, it's just super handy. So that is how I transport them around wherever I want to go. And it's also airline approved as well. So if you want to utilize that, I can also find the link and put that in the description box. And that was $25. So bought a pet cam called NetView, and this has been a lifesaver. When I first got my dogs, I was really nervous about leaving them alone when I would go out, and this helped me feel comfortable because I was able to watch them when I wasn't home. This was $25 on Amazon. I can also find the link and leave it in the description box. Super easy to install, 1080p camera, and like you have the app on your phone, and you can literally rotate it up or down, and then you can also rotate it, I think 360 degrees, I believe. It also has night vision, so you can see at night, and it has motion sensor detector, and then you can also speak. So like, for example, if my dogs were like play fighting, I could go on the app on my phone and I could say stop, and then they would stop. They would hear me, like basically, right? I'll say stop on the phone, they would hear me. So yeah, yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I hope this video was really informative, and I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope I answered all you guys' questions. If you have any more questions or need me to talk about anything else or go through anything else in more detail, or like have a video of me washing them, giving them a bath, or grooming them, anything you guys need me to do, let me know, and I will make a video on that. But I hope to see you guys soon, and take care, and thank you for watching my videos. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. And also, before I go, let me let you guys say bye. Come on, Kiko. Come on, Kai. Come here. Down. Okay, guys. Come on, stand. Come on. Good boy. Kiko, stand. Ah, why are you guys are so heavy. Kai, I need you to stand. 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 Good boy. Kai, stand up. Stand. Good boy. Okay, Kiko, stand up. Good boys. Why are you guys making it so hard to have a thumbnail? Bye guys.